Hey guys, I'm so excited because today is the day I can open all of my option in the free 5-star summon for the 10-year anniversary. Last year and last year, all options I got were dupes. So I hope that this year is gonna be a bit more different because there have been more units in the game and I don't have many of them. So I'm looking for something new. Doesn't have to be Carlos, doesn't have to be Water, Dokkaebi Lord. I just want something new so I can use my Devilmon on. You literally have another 100-ish day before you have to choose the option that you have because you can just keep summoning. And one of the options probably will appear in the next scroll after you close off this event page. I've seen that before. If you've been there, let me know in the comment section down below. So let's start out with the first option, and I'm going to keep talking about what I think about the event and what are the options I will have and how you're going to choose the option. Oh my goodness. Starting off with the Wind Hell Lady. So this unit I use almost every day in RTA. I use a lot actually, and she has probably one of my best swift set, speed, crit rate, and attack. And she is responsible for going first, destroying the enemy more or chunk pung, strip them, stun them, all that good stuff, and she is amazing. Do I use her for arena, for PvE, for guild content, for whatever else? Zero. I have never touched her in any of the content. That sounds kind of wrong, but that's the fact because she's not very good on defense due to the AI, and she's only really good in RTA for turn 1. So even if you have her and you want to use her in turn 1, you need to build her very specifically because you want her to crit all the time, you want her to do good damage, you want her to stun, so you need a lot of additional damage in the artifact and maybe some accuracy in your build as well so that you can actually perform all the things that she can do. So not very easy to build, but very good once you can. By the way, if you're newer to the game and you don't have all the options available to you, you don't have to choose any of the options. You can just keep waiting, keep playing, because if you're new to the game, you don't need anyone in your option. I can be very confident saying that you don't need anyone. I don't even know what you have in all your options. You don't need a single one of them to complete the game, mostly 90% of PvE, very, very easily. All right, option number 2 we have, come on. We have the Fire Druid, another very, very good unit. So Fire Druid is actually something that is more usable compared to Ethna in many content, but it's not top tier in any one of them. So do I use my Fire Druid? I do actually. I even have a very beautiful transport on him, and his rune doesn't really stay on forever. He's built with many different ways. So right now he's on a very strange speed, attack, HP kind of build because he really shine with his debuff. So his skill 3 AoE defense break, attack break, skill 2 do good damage and put out dots. If you get this guy early game, he's amazing in the TOA for your debuff, for your dot damage, and if you start playing some guild content, he's amazing in here as well. The way I use this guy is usually in this kind of team combination against an enemy defense that have no immunity, and they go first and they attempt to kill your unit. But you have a HP leader here, you can use any other AoE immunity, cleanser, all that good stuff, and have another dot damage here to combo with him because when he transforms into the order form, he does more damage according to his debuff and very, very good damage overall. So this is where I usually use him in a team that go turn 2 with an immunity or cleanser or healer, and then he will provide everything on his own. He's like a powerhouse of a unit because he provides his own defense break, his own damage, his dot, his debuff, everything in one unit is amazing. The worst thing about this guy is that his type is defense and none of his skills scale with defense. So he has very high base defense for absolutely no reason. He could have more attack or more HP, but somehow he's a defense type unit. Next up, we have the 21-day summon. Here we go. Something new, please. Here we go. We have the Fire Mage. So this one is very niche, and most people will probably not want to get this unit unless it is your only option in the summoning page. So I do have the Fire Mage, but I rarely use her. She has a very good leader skill for guild content, and usually she's used to one-shot tanky thing that requires to have ignore defense unit because the skill 3 right here allow her to charge the attack and then unleash it next turn. If you violent proc, you can unleash it pretty much immediately. But because it requires an extra turn to do the big damage, it's kind of annoying to use. I'd rather use Kali to do the damage pretty much immediately. So usually you will see her being paired with Leo so that you can build her with 0 speed in a 0 speed team. So you can build her with very high sustain and also high attack power so that her ignore defense damage is going to be absolutely amazing. Because this unit doesn't scale with speed at all, but if you build her for a normal team, she will need to have some speed so that she can move, so that she would not just get run around by the enemy team. So if you don't have a Leo, you probably build speed, attack, attack. If you have a Leo, you can build attack, attack, HP, and do very good damage and tank really well as well. Unfortunately, she's a damage dealer that awakens into resistance. Meanwhile, she really needs some good accuracy to land your debuff so that you can do the whole damage thing even better. So she's one of the units that I think competitors just kind of forget about. They don't even change her resistance properly. And she's okay to use with Leo, and you can do the same Leo build in RTA. So when they pick Leo, you can pick this unit so that you can charge the attack and do good damage with the ignore defense damage. But not a huge fan of this unit. I haven't used it in a very long time. There are probably some big Coco fan in the comment section that will tell me how wrong I am, but it's okay. You have your own usage, and I would love to hear more about that as well. But I don't really use the unit that much compared to Belenus that I use very, very often in many siege. I think you've seen that in many siege video already. 28 days. Here we go. Something new, something water potentially. We got the Fire Puppeteer. So this guy is not too shabby. We have some Fire Puppeteer RTA video recently. He is okay. And I haven't used him in RTA after that because I change unit very frequently. But he's an okay strip on a Vial or the Spare build because he can strip into silence. So this is my bomb team. You don't have to run Gianna. You can run a Fire Puppeteer. And make sure that the bomber will move after the Fire Puppeteer to move after the strip. If the Fire Puppeteer is built with Vial, you can strip Vial into a bomb, which is really, really cool. So put a Fire Puppeteer here, provide AoE buff removal, bomb them, and you're good to go. You can also do the same team concept here with the Ciara and then this guy on a Vial or Swift build, faster than your bomber, and you land your bomb, you detonate, boom, you're done. But I don't do that here because it is not a very reliable way to win in Siege because you are relying on a debuff that can miss very, very often. Not a huge fan of using bomb team in Siege, so usually it's gonna be an RTA thing for me. Doing this is actually kind of fun because even though I'm getting dupes, I'm explaining to you guys what I would do with the unit. Because last time I just summoned and then I feel like depressed when I get nothing new. But hey, this is not too bad. Here we go. We got, oh, this guy is a very, very good unit. So he's a 33% speed leader. So instantly, if you don't have a 33%, it's going to be great for your arena. If you are cleaving, you need a 33% leader, then it's going to be the one for you. If you're doing RTA, you definitely need a 33% leader skill, and you are going to use him on either a rage build, a despair build, a vampire build, whatever you have on him, okay? He's there to do the big damage. Usually, I like to pick him to follow up after my unit, so it's not just like time bomb in my team, wait for him to die and then he will destroy the entire enemy team. I like him to contribute in the fight. So my build is going to be speed, crit damage, and attack. And I also try to get him some accuracy in the artifact so that he can land the funny debuff that he can land, and especially when he land the glancing on the vert is very useful. So he's okay, pretty fun to use sometime. Remember, if you draft him, don't draft him too early because enemy can go for a win unit that reduce your cooldown or increase your cooldown, so that this guy will be useless when he dies, and usually he's built with very high damage and no HP and defense. So the moment he loses his passive because of cooldown reset, then he will die pretty much instantly. They will use a chance to kill you right off. But once again, not everybody likes RTA. He can also be used in Guild Siege offense in a suicide squad. Not sure if saying that's gonna make YouTube demonetize my video, but usually when you see a defense that is focused on destroying you with damage, you can bring in unit that self-revive like him and the Ayunu and whatever you like to put in, okay? Make sure that when they come back, they kill the enemy team with a third unit here like the bomber guy, and you're good to go. And that is one of the very staple offense team against defense that rely on damage. All right, half the way done and we haven't seen a new unit yet. Here we go, boys. Another option, baby. Oh my goodness, Nana. So I talked about this unit already in my previous video talking about the option. She's very good. She's not top tier anymore, but she can be used in TOA, in arena, in guild content, in RTA, in many things because revive is great. And she provides not just revive, but defense break for setup damage as well. So moving on to the next option. Oh my goodness. I saw fire. I thought it's going to be Carlos. Wow. Can't wait to see the last three. So Fire Desert Warrior. This guy has potential to be good, but then his skill just kind of lack a lot of different things that make him really, really good. I have him. I 6-star him, max his skill, and I hope for him to be good, but he's not good yet. I think this skill can have lower cooldown. Maybe another skill up in level 6 to minus cooldown by 1 turn. And this skill, when he's full HP, he should get like a shield, immunity, whatever. When you use his skill in turn 1, you don't have to heal anything. So when he's full HP, I think the game should give him immunity, defense buff, or whatever buff that he need to do the damage that he can do. Or maybe when he's full HP, the chance to defense break will be 80%. But when he's not full HP, then he will heal and then have lower chance to defense break. Something like that to make him more usable. Because I think he's kind of cool, but the presence of Windy being an absolute dominance in guild content make him not very good in guild content because he will never defense break a Windy unless they give him Oblivion in here. And in RTA, a bruiser unit with HP type, not a huge fan. So nobody really use him because he doesn't do anything special. 56 day, baby. 56 day. Come on. Fire Shadow Caster. So this guy has been made very, very popular by Obabo, because he's just great in turn 1, just like Ethna. He can be built with a very fast set, and he will make enemy Ethna look at him, or Sonya, or whatever, and because of his high base speed, allowing him to outspeed the enemy is gonna be much easier. He's also available in the support section of the game for new player, so you can try him out and see if you like him or not, and he's gonna be great in your RTA adventure because having high base speed and some sort of control turn 1 is really amazing. And in the RTA support section, he's built with Swift, Speed, HP, and HP, but you're probably going to need some sort of speed, attack, accuracy. He's not used in other content, maybe arena offense to scare people away potentially, but then no AoE strip. If enemy have full will, then you're going to be useless. Not sure about his use case in guild PvP because nobody do that, because you either one-shot them or have a very strong bruiser team, and he's neither that. So he's only like an RTA first turn CC unit. Okay, 63 day. We only have 2 options left. Oh my goodness. Please, I just want one thing new. Doesn't have to. Oh, come on. All right. Water Battle Angel used to be one of my favorite units in the game because of the damage that she can do. I no longer use her very often because they nerf her damage. I use her a little bit in RTA once in a while when I try to have fun with her. She's fun, but she used to be stronger. The heal block that they gave her came useful once in a while against units like Rakuni, Camilla, that kind of stuff, and Juno, mostly blocking the heal for the teammate. So I wish that this skill does 3 hit all the time, not 2 to 3, 3 all the time. That would be much more amazing. And she can be built with 0 attack stat, crit rate, crit damage, whatever. You just have a debuff unit to move in front of her, like the Fire Druid, and then she follow up after, do massive damage, and she's very cool. But not a huge fan of this unit at the moment. Okay, she can be very cool too, but at the moment, she suffer because of her light sister being too OP. All right, guys, last option. Here we go, baby. Dude, I don't have the wind and the water one. I don't have the wind and the water.
Know your fucking place.
Oh my god. A quadro attack. A low quad. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Oi, come on. Why is it not 24, dude? You telling me I'm gonna get a quad low speed now? Come on, dude. Oh! Alright, guys. You know what they say? Groshi's not that important anyway. So let's open some scroll. Oh my god. I just want something new. I can't believe it. 3 years in a row. And all options I got were dupes. That is... No. Fire, please. Okay, you know what? Hey, I spent $20, so maybe it's... maybe it's not bad of a deal after all. At least we got something. Okay? But honestly, that was very depressing because so many years, so many anniversary, and all I got were dupes. And I remember last year or last year, I bought the special legendary scroll to give you like 9 options. The 9 options were dupes as well. So I got like the dupes from the event and the scroll that I bought last year. It was very, very depressing. So I thought this year is gonna be maybe different because there have been many more new units and I don't have a lot of them. So hey, 3 LD scroll. Okay, you never know. You never know. Wow, the best $20 I've spent. That is crazy. We got like 2 fire 5-star and they are not Carlos. Oh my goodness. Every time I summon a fire 5-star unit, I just want it to be Carlos or John, and I still don't have those 2 units after I've been chasing them for so long. And I still don't have them. I just want a simple Carlos or John. When I get them, they're not even that good anymore potentially. But I still want them. Another fire unit. Alright, we got a legendary scroll here potentially. I still don't have Water Yennefer and Wind series, so I wouldn't mind getting those units as well potentially. Okay, not Wind series. More series to max my Wind series whenever I get that unit. Maybe this is gonna be the one. No, that's not the one. Maybe this LD scroll is gonna be the one. Dude, imagine getting an LD5 here. That'll be crazy, right? That'll be insane. But let's be realistic, okay? Let's be a little bit realistic. All right, guys, say bye to Veladru. Bye. And he's gone. Recently, I got 2 spark. They were both units I have already. It was kind of sad. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, maybe 3 LD scroll is the way. What is that? I have like 3 of him, dude. I'm in the other version. Hey, come on, man. You're not even good anymore.